Hey associates, I am just over here working on my own really big, really long usability report, but also it's tied up into a larger communication audit. So while you all should be busy typing and getting lots of your content and data down for your reports in this upcoming week, I'm right there with you working on my own kind of usability and recommendation technical report for my stakeholders. Hi, this is your weekly announcements overview explanation of what we will be doing for week 14. Yes, week 14 of our semester. We're so close to being done, and it is starting April 20th, running through April 26th. So in terms of our weekly checklist, we are going into an intro to presentations. And so I know and assume that you do have quite a bit of background, just building slide decks and giving presentations. So we are focused on, what happens when you have kind of a lot of like research data or you need to make a very kind of like persuasive presentation in our more professional context. So in your reading homework, you will be watching a mini lecture of me reacting to my dissertation presentation and really critiquing what I should have done or could have done differently with my slide deck, what I liked that I did, and just, what I would maybe go back and advise and tell my, younger self, kind of what to do. And then you will read a chapter on intro to research presentations, and this is kind of very specific to you need to now verbally explain things like all the findings of a recommendation report, right, to stakeholders, so that way they can follow along, approve, support, believe in, understand your research and your efforts. The document analysis is actually a research poster that past TCID students had presented at Mountain Lion Research Day. And so you will, get a chance to see what kind of a research poster looks like compared to something like, a slide deck that you'll be building. And in our lab session, we are going to watch some, demos, videos of different forms of technical presentations. So that way, we can discuss, critique them, and then we will, just have a little second activity to play around with some design and think about what you could do if you're gonna do the recorded presentation. And media option number 3, the recorded presentation, is due on the 26th. That is Saturday. All right, let's both get back to typing. I'll see you in class. Bye, associates.